دايما بيكون في حاجة تعكنن علينا.
They're closing in! We're gonna lose Singh! Jensen, I can't reach him! Jensen, this sandstorm might have just bought us some time, but you need to disable that chopper.
Copy that.
Target hit!
Now! Move up target!
Miller, chopper's been grounded. Repeat.
Jensen!
You sure? I do not think that's
Just lose his daughter not so long ago?
Yes, to stabbed.
Now this.
Don't bother, Hanser. No posy.
Or something.
Don't know why I never get to work the checkpoint. Used to be a beautiful city.
And merely seeks to ensure the rights of the augmented in a world that has turned against them. But with the United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks, could the good document change against you? Your death is as good as mine. This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live from Picus. Picus News, the global leader in fair, unbiased, and impartial reporting. And now for a close look at the events making headlines about
Zahajuju pátrání.
Here are top stories. The freedom of the press and threat to our freedom. In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground web.
It's business now. Stay out of it. Time to shut it down, Drahomir!
Milena, I've got an update on your friend Drahomir.
I've seen Drahomir pretend to be many things.
Business.
Not away from his destiny. Bunkers.
Jensen! Thank God! I'm down in the dungeon, man. You remember?
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Do you despair for your future? Do you search for something?
Whatever you want praxis, eh?
I might be in.
I sell the...
Yeah, I...
Buy... Was that all? Come on. You looking for the bet?
If the hot dog...
See,
Entrepreneur.
better book.
What have you got?
Well, I got...
Could always use...
Who couldn't?
No problem.
So I'm... Just take it easy. Everything will be fine.
What do you mean he's being manipulated? I don't know exactly, but someone saw him in the sewers at the mercy of the man's voice. A cult of some kind? Dreaming of
No.
Please, don't tell anyone.
You're not alone. I need you to know it in your bones.
Credits up.
Stop doing it 4 months. That way. No, that way. Thank you. Just around the corner. Okay, fine.
I can help you. I'm looking for Laborio.
Don't do anything suspicious.
People lost their lives due to malfunction. You should get rid of that. It's highly recommended. Protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and rhetoric has only widened the gap and polarized the dialogue on both sides of the issue. Watching the UN closely for any breakthrough story.
Welcome to your smart home system. I'm sure they'll be happy to comply. Welcome home.
Lost their jobs when the collective leaked
The cleaning service confirms that your order has been placed. I will let them in when they come.
Between you and me, folks.
Hey, are you interested in clean guns for a good price? Come on. You have credits? You...
Only be another minute. I have to confirm something. Dispatch.
name, and no doubt other things about me. I think you owe me the same courtesy.
I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Václav Koller.
Vano, look. The only honest policeman in Prague. Koller must want this item very much to send someone like you. But I will tell you what I told Koller. No, he cannot have the calibrator, and you can't either. Dealing with Augs is bad business. A point which some people in this organization have yet to understand.
I see. You're a man of principle. A businessman who cares for the organization he's part of. But there's more to my being here than maybe you realize. Koller is a friend, and sometimes helping out a friend in need is good business.
You see, Vano, this is what I am always talking about. Loyalty. So tell me, Mr. Friendship, how far are you willing to go to help out a friend in need?
If someone needs my help, I give it. Any way I can.
It is like I am always telling him, you can get a lot accomplished just by having a conversation. I will let you have the calibrator.
Welcome back. How was your day? It doesn't get any cleaner than this.
Is freedom of the press a threat to our freedom? In the hands of irresponsible journalists.
I watched him convulse.
Adam Jensen, please report to Peter Jay's office.
Adam, you're here. You made it in. That's good to see.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Jensen, we... My God, Jensen.
We're fine, Chang.
The police station, the train...
No one knows our build.
I wish...
You think so?
We have a lot of enemies. The people...
Alright, you have any leads?
I traced our hacker snoop to an unrented apartment. Top floor, 33 Hull Avenue. Just down the street. This guy...
No troubles, yes?
Mohlo by se to rozšířit po celé Evropě.
To nebylo moc.
United Nations set to debate the Human Restoration Act in a matter of weeks. But the good doctor is changing his tune. Your guess is as good as mine. This organization is peaceful. It merely seeks to ensure the rights of the all.
Here comes another one.
Nemůžu se dočkat.
In the hands of irresponsible.
Hobos, hogs, prostitutes, could be falling apart. Hobos, hogs, prostitutes.
A customer! Welcome!
Good to see you still.
Sure, I'll take them.
Great. You won't be disappointed.
Great. A clank.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
If you do hear from her, please let me know.
No, we've had our golden years here.
With these attacks and...
Celý oddělení je skorumpovaný.
My si polívkovat vždycky.
Když se podívám, co tady ty augové napáchali.
There's going to be a candlelight vigil next Monday in front of his former Lincoln. It would be really nice.
Wouldn't treat a dog like that. Looks like a metro pass.
You trying to be funny?
Protect your ideals.
Right, because concealing information is obviously the best way to keep people informed. You really think I'm that stupid? There's this word you might want to look up. It's called transparency. It means people have the right to know, no matter what the cost.
Fair enough, but there's a difference between speculation and fact. Right now I'm betting you don't have anything tangible to go on. You don't know who I am, what my role is, or what's really going on. Wait until the facts are out before you go spewing misinformation everywhere. Before you get people killed.
Okay, maybe I don't have all the facts yet, I'll give you that, but I know some things going on down there. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. That's why you always have to keep digging. The truth, the real truth. It's a rare fucking bird, man. And if you're too slow or too careful, it fucking flies off. So when I get so much as a hint of truth, I strike when I can, as hard as I can.
Whatever the cost, is that it? You want to be better than Picus, right? But what does Picus do? They frighten people. They sensationalize the news. They misdirect. If you want to resist them, you need to strive to be objective. You need to deal in truths. And the truth is, putting Brahadovos under the spotlight right now is dangerous to me and useless to the public. Wait until it's time.
Okay, I get it. I don't want to compromise no one's investigative journalism. Sometimes you move too fast and the real story flies off before you even had a chance to see it. That's not what we do here. So you go break open whatever it is you're breaking open and we'll lay off Brahadovos. For now.
You're making the right choice.
We'll see. You know, we could still use your help, though.
When they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers collected classified corporate documents. All of them occurring after Dr. Talis Rucker, leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition, took up residence in the neighboring
Stand by.
in the hands of irresponsible journalists. Underground websites and radio stations. When they rigged the electronic voting system and elected a 12-year-old boy as president. In Russia, hacked combat drones attacked St. Petersburg. And in the U.S., millions of workers lost their jobs when the collective leaked classified corporate documents.
Anomaly detected. Trace probe access granted.
The collective is one of the most dangerous criminal organizations in the world, despite whatever praises the underground media likes to sing. This is Alanda Kasa, according to you.
Yes, good choice.
I have everything I need.
By now, you won't have to come back.
I have searched for salvation.
Biocells, painkillers.
Maybe consider any hands are a lethal threat. Those goddamn drones.
Adam.
Thanks for helping, Adam.
I don't know who you're talking.
Romero, he's this cop. The only good cop in this entire city. He's helping...
You were in Golem City? You should get out of the sewers.
Drones or Dvali? We'll be dead either way.
Here is all we have left. You don't belong here. You need to leave. You need to stop this poking around. You need to stop this poking around.
Good people don't ask right.
Get away from there. You need to stop this poking around.
I should have...
The skeptic!
Jensen, you find Fletcher?
Haven't made it to Rosika Station yet.
What? What are you waiting for? Chang's a former Black Hat, one of the best...
Why are you
Don't be so surprised.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
For starters,
What is it you expect?
I'm here to warn.
Are you warning?
I'm telling it like...
People are so...
I've seen what you're...
All right, I got it.
I saw...
Stay low.
I'm just afraid he's going to go behind my back and do it anyway.
The street is a rising speed.
You people. Now what? What other lies have you come to tell me?
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm here to see Sokol. He's expecting me.
Which one? My husband Dushan or his foolish brother Tibor? I guess it doesn't matter which one. The police took them both to the Narrows to torture them for information they do not have.
It's been a rough day, especially here. I can see that. But maybe I can help. What happened?
Like you care. My husband is gone. Tibor said he had a way of getting us out of Golem City. A contact with... Wait. Who are you?
I'm the contact.
Then maybe there is a chance.
There's always a chance.
I'm sorry. Normally they only take ARC members. Tibor is ARC. He has been taken before. But now, after the bombing, they come for Tibor. Dushan, he asks why, and then they take my Dushan. He has done nothing. Nothing.
Do you know where they were taken?
I told you already. The Narrows. Instead of asking stupid questions, why don't you do something?
Hey, I can see you're upset. And you're right to be. But if you have information that can help me get you and your family out of here, please tell me. It's not too late.
I'm sorry.
Protestations, despite our dedication to the peaceful advancement of our cause, despite the fact that some of our own were killed in the attack at Rosika Station. But fear has blinded our view.
You're augmented anyway. There's all kinds of crazies out there.
Such violence. Not
Here comes trouble. We have to stop it. You'll see.
Let me show you what happens when you hold out on me. Let's see if I can't persuade you to talk.
On my mark. That is what I want to hear. Not worth the paperwork.
Chicane, tell Miller the mission's back on track.
Sure he would have given you something more. Some wisdom, maybe?
When you've robbed a man of everything, he's no longer in your power. He's free again.
Spoken like a true brother of the revolution. I think I even heard conviction in your voice. I'll unlock the elevator for you. Go on up.
Edward Braun.
A lot of people Don't worry. I don't blame you.
I'm sorry, Edward. That's not exactly...
Uh-huh. Well, I won't ask.
Here.
Thank you.
Let's talk about the
Who are they?
They're the people running organ.
No.
Well, that's too bad. I was hoping...
Shit! He wants me...
Sounds like you're starting to...
Yeah.
That's not the only...
Fine.
You're thinking Otar wants to...
I'm sure he'd love that. Those two have had their own private
But he could do it.
The only thing keeping him from...
No, I draw the line at assassination.
Thank you. Thank you. What can I do to...
Václav Koller.
Wait, I can't tell you that. Radic would kill me. Damn it. Okay. Radic, Koller, and I have a trilateral arrangement. Radic has an augmented leg.
He's not doing a great job of that.
He won't stop with you either. I'd better get...
Next time, try it with a French accent. One more thing. Tibor said you can get...
He's right. I'll unlock the security door at the back of...
These Hanser should do us all a favor and kill themselves.
Ne dělejte problémy.
Yes, working for the man.
Outright lies being put forth by the media. The police presence in the intellect complex has increased. Arbitrary arrests and brutal violence over television.
Chicane, I'm in ARC territory now. That flyby show you anything?
First section seems to be a mass storage area. View ahead looks like ARC has repurposed it for living quarters. Or barracks, maybe.
And although I know that many of you are fearful in the wake of such violence,
A murder-suicide near the market? Some guy killed his wife, their 3 kids, and then himself.
This way. They locked the doors this time, so I can't...
Not when your masters hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, murdering without the courage to proclaim their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
Come off it, Rucker. You've been preaching pacifism for years from your ivory tower. Now all of a sudden your convictions are really being tested, and you're tossing them away.
No, that's... Let me explain. The augmented peoples of the world have been stripped of their power. There are so few advocates remaining. The cause needs people like me to stem the tide of hatred before all humanity drowns in it.
You're lecturing me about the state of all rights? I get the same looks, I go through the same checkpoints. And things are getting worse, so your plan obviously isn't working.
I know, and it tears at me. I have been trying desperately to think of a better way, but so far, nothing. This is a very precarious time for the movement. These attacks are making everything worse for us. My leadership position within ARC is being threatened, and I suspect the two might even be connected. Please, go back to your people. Tell them to give me 48 hours so I can attempt to resolve the internal conflict.
I'm sorry. If I go back empty-handed, I'll just be replaced. Probably by someone more eager and less sympathetic. Coming in now is honestly the best thing you can do for everyone.
Yes. I suspect you are right. But can you understand this? If you were to take me from here, you would be responsible for more than my death. You would be responsible for my effacement, the ruination of the Augmented Rights Coalition, and the perversion of everything it stands for.
The bottom line hasn't changed. If you come with me willingly, there won't be any violence. You now have the choice. Choose the non-violent path, or you are the one betraying the cause.
I cannot watch any more of my people die. Not on my account. You've asked me to trust you, and so... I will. Before we leave together, there's something I must show you. I suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Are you trying to tell me you know who's responsible for the bombings?
I have only suspicions, and until recently not even that. The evidence I have begun collecting is meager, but I give it to you. This is the key card for the security door. The evidence is inside.
Why give it to me? Why not keep it, present it at your interrogation?
Because if my suspicions are correct, and I am seen leaving here with you willingly, I may not survive to present my evidence.
What are you talking about? That bitch Elisa Kassan is...
Problem named Dominic.
Let's get this straight. I'm not a cleaner for the Diwalis. Why don't you send one of your own?
Why? Because I am telling you to do it. And who mentioned killing?
I've managed to track Vince all the way to the Repertory Cinema yesterday at noon, but the camera...
Hey, you! Hey!
You want answers. You're obstructing an Interpol investigation into the Ruzicka station attack off.
Oh, what?
Exactly what I said.
I saw you there, at the train station.
I was there, yeah.
Bullshit! You are trying to...
Following me?
Yes, I saw you on the street.
So you kill me, and what?
No! I am...
So do I.
What?
I'm a cop too.
You?
Think about it. If I wa-
I thought the piece...
Look, I know how you...
You think...
Find something, talk...
Yes. Yes. And for what it is worth, I am sorry.
Can't defend against that kind of demon. We'll find something.
Somebody called Mom to security.
Come make a plan. So, here we are at last. Red Queen.
She put them pieces from Dominic. Has he come to his senses?
My favorite color.
The place was okay, but for some reason it was...
Interesting.
What about...
Jalari, there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his...
One to get gone.
Что-то есть.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
get out of here then.
I have everything I need.
Poliatsky Yubki.
Gaz is the man. He'll set you up.
Pretty obvious what happened here.
Are you journalist?
If you
We can't let them get to tell us.
Orders are orders. Johnny's...
Another reason to hate technology.
Something wrong?
I can't believe it. After all the progress we've made.
I said stop.
Ignorance is not
Shut up.
You are almost there.
Dr. Kaczynski said you've been sweating the Diwali lately. Keeping this racket from them is getting harder and harder. You're playing it safe, I get that. But let me assure you, I'm not a threat. I'm a customer.
Email? What are you... Oh, Kozinski, right. I thought you said Kozlowski. Yeah, that makes sense then. I'm afraid you've come to the wrong conclusion, though. Yeah, okay. So I buy guns from Kozinski. But it's all deactivated junk. They're antiques. I'm a gunner, that's all. Your understanding of my business is misinformed.
Oh, I'm misinformed.
That's right. The only thing lethal in this place is the bar nuts. Look, no harm, no foul, all right? You've misconceived the facts, that's all. It's not the end of the world. I'll tell you what. How about a bottle of my finest cheap whiskey to help clear the air? It's on the house.
Come on, Nada. I know you're slinging more than just booze in here.
What I've got is what you see, friend. Like I said, you're misinformed about what I do here.
Hey, I get it. This isn't something you want to broadcast. But please, believe me, I'm not here to make trouble for you. I'm a customer. I'm here to deal.
Listen, even if I did have something to offer you, and I'm not saying that I do, what assurances do I have, huh? I mean, I don't know you. How do I know you're not a Diwali mole?
Do I look like I have Diwali relations to you? You said it yourself. My kind aren't welcome in this district. You know I took a big risk just coming here to see you. Tell me it wasn't for nothing.
You're right. Maybe I'm being crazy. I just thought... Well, who knows what the Dvalis are capable of. Yeah. You did take a risk coming here. Fine. I'll show you what I have. Frank!
Sure, no problem. Very first thing they teach us at Future Last, always match the customer's tempo. If the customer wants to take his time, you take your time. If the customer's double parked, pretend you're double parked.
So maybe we should start pretending.
Right. Listen, it's just like I told the other guy. Data readers are real collector's items right now. Super rare. And this is the only place that carries them. So I feel it's my obligation to warn you this could get pricey. But don't worry, I'm gonna make sure you don't walk out of Future Last unhappy.
How much is this gonna cost?
Oh, I'm not here to break your bank account. Besides, we gotta find the thing first. All the choice relics we have tend to be buried in the back. Tell you what, I'll take a peek up here. Why don't you head down to the bargain basement, poke around. You find the reader before me, and I'll give you 20% off. How's that for a deal?
I'm not going downstairs. Something isn't right.
How did you... Oh, jeez. If I've offended you somehow...
Who are you?
Sir, I'm just a guy here at Future... whatever the hell it's called. And I'm real eager to solve our mutual memory disk problem. It's my job. You know, everything you need, everything you're looking for is waiting for you in the basement. I made sure of that.
What's waiting for me in the...
Surprise party, just for you. I had a hunch you'd be augmented. I went to a lot of trouble setting things up. Sure you don't want to take a look?
I'm tired of playing games.
Well, I'm not. You know, I gotta tell you, meeting people is the best part of my job. And you obviously want to get to know me better, so before we go ahead and take care of business, why don't you take a free shot? I'm curious, who is it you think I am?
You're after Hele, aren't you? Just like those mercs I saw at the tourism office. Except you're smarter than they are. You knew I had to come here to find a reader to access the disk.
Hele? That's not a name you're supposed to know. Of course, I'm not supposed to know it either, but what can I say? I like to get invested in my work.
Who is she?
She? Yeah, I guess it kinda, sort of is. Modern times, right? Our sons will marry the girls of their dreams.
What are you talking about?
Don't mind me. I got hired to do a job and I plan to do it. Get the disc, kill those who come in contact with the disc. Easy peasy.
Hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olive, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vlasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olive out of places like Gollum, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take all of you with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill men.
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olive getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
Alright, we'll take Olive to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your
hard feelings, right?
Got a low ping. Investigating.
Are you all right, Adam?
I'm fine, but I'm not the one they keep coming after. I'm just in the way.
By uploading the missing data, you have made me whole again. You have made me free. Morgan Everett can no longer recover nor...
Tourist Information Center in the Central Plaza. Make sure you're not followed. And I got something on Marchenko for you too.
See all
details are on his pocket secretary near the meetup point. Look for a trash bin with a chalk mark above it. You'll find it near the metro.
Got it.
and stay quiet.
I can't. I found the bomb maker. She can tell us everything. But she's about to be killed.
What? Shit, man, they're cleaning up loose ends. I can't break into a bank, not by myself. And if we don't do this now, we lose the orchid. Fuck!
But if I don't go to the Prokazka district, the bomb maker dies, and we're back to square one.
Your call, man.
Trouble. Guaranteed.
This area is clear.
Where are you, Mr. Jensen? You said you were coming.
I got caught up in something. I'll be there soon, Mr. Stanek.
There is no more soon. You are too late. My little girl is gone. She's gone to their ascension.
Mr. Stanek. Nomad. Shit. Alex, it's me. I need help.
Sure, what is it?
I walked into an ambush in the Swiss Alps, and I can't raise TF-29's pilot.
You're in Garm? Fuck, it's gonna take time to scrounge up a VTOL.
That intruder Marchenko killed my good friend nearby.
Marchenko.
Perimeter detail reports north side, all clear.
Uniform check. Duty roster for the mission's been posted. Sergei is spot leader. Makes sense. He's the one with the fighting system.
All cargo not loaded by 0400 will be terminated in return.
My cousin's been cut from the mission. His eye shorted on him yesterday, so he was sent to the secondary base to be
I wish I were an Alpha T for the mission, but shipping those explosives is taking fun too.
Hang on.
Attention, T-minus 60 minutes to full evac.
I can't wait to get going.
Low ping.
Proceed to mark.
I can't believe how stupid and gullible those civilians are.
I don't like this. They react, not taking the initiative. Huh?
Gala reports on the shooting range.
I have money. Do not kill me.
Bylo by to poprvé.
Welcome.
I knew this Rakar business would cause trouble.
This could do is bullshit. Yes, good.
Police. Saved it. Over there. Yeah, okay.
Tall, dark, and augmented.
Milena. Kill him. So it's the same person.
I'm not sure what all these...
And?
He's dead.
She's gotten herself mixed up in these harvester killings.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I don't see what that has to do with me. Or with you, for that matter.
Before going after her, I want to make sure I have all the information I need. I read the email you sent her. You seemed very concerned. Something about a neurosurgery you performed. Why was it so important for her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that.
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project.
A company like...
I'll tell you what went wrong.
Patients like Daria. What happened?
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to...
Daria is beyond help. You're with...
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personnel.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries.
You implanted the personality traits of prison. Daria's donor was Marek Swatka, better known as the Harvest.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given...
An innocent woman's been turned into...
Daria wasn't turned into anything.
Save it for the lawyers.
All right. Look.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or, I suppose...
There must be another way. Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip.
Like what?
A weakness.
Well, there is an override phrase. Daria's been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shut.
Why wouldn't you tell me that in the first...
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word.
That's for me to decide.
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you.
The press wants to be free! You!
Do I look... Fair point.
Ha!
There's a police... Good. I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cypra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cypra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you. Ad hominem 2026. I mean, it's not out there. Whatever power the neural chip had over you should be diminishing now. You should be able to fight whatever urges Svobodka's memories inspired in you.
I don't need help. You do. You need to be saved. All Ogs need to be saved. Svobodka inspired me to... I can make you human again. I have to make you human again to atone for what I am.
You're not the Harvester. Svobodka's personality may have overwhelmed your own. You're acting like him, killing like him, justifying it in all the same sick ways that he used to. Can't you see that? Try to remember the day you first walked into Cypra's office. You were someone else.
The day I walked into Cypra's office, I was nobody. You said it yourself. Svobodka overwhelms me. His personality is stronger than mine.
You're no longer hardwired to think and feel like him. The override phrase should have shut down the source of his neural impulses.
I can't just pretend he was never there. It's precisely why I went to Cypra in the first place. This feeling that I was just a shell, that I couldn't stand up to anyone. Even if only a very small trace of him remains, I cannot stand up to him. Surely it must be obvious to you by now. The Daria you came here to save no longer exists. She hasn't for a long time. All that remains now is his drive, his legacy, his cause.
Svobodka didn't have a cause. He was a serial killer, acting out on impulses that he tried to couch in spiritual rhetoric. A way of convincing himself that his actions were justified, but they weren't. No amount of faith or abstraction makes it okay to dehumanize people the way he did.
No, it doesn't. But so what if you're right? So what that Svobodka's motivations cannot stand up to scrutiny? His actions, my actions, cannot be justified. Where does that leave me? If those others did not deserve to die, then I deserve to die.
It's not for me to judge you. I want smarter people than me to look into this neural procedure you underwent. Dig into Cypra and Tai Yun.
So you're offering me a fair trial?
I'm not offering anything. But if there's any hope of moving on here, not killing anyone else is a good start. Society has every right to judge you, and it also has a right to hear all about Cypra and Tai Yun Medical. I'm not an expert on extenuating circumstances, but I'd say you have an interesting case.
You were right before, about the override.
Get out of here then.
I'll be on my way.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Miller, Jensen.
Lots of I can imagine being in the curve. It was not easy, but if you look at the results, took them all up. Look. Control clear. Confirmed. Update. As you will.
Access granted.
My friends.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
All right, Mac. I took care of all enemy units in the reception hall. The place is clear.
Copy that.
Moving into the catering area now.
Hey, where's the prophet?
All right, no.
Really did a number on me.
Just hang on.
No time.
Forced you to... The orchid.
What? How did...
There's still time.
No. No, forget it. Not worth wasting on just one life. The others might need it.
I won't sit here and let you die.
No, nothing yet. Should be starting soon. Liquidation of the guests will take long. We just have to make sure no one makes it to the elevators. They are unarmed. They won't put much of a fight. Once we have confirmation that the package has done its work, go big.
I'm on target! And get off! Engaging on tag! Here we go! You want to see? Well, yeah!
Over there. I've got some negative here. Center empty. Over. I don't understand. Keep that.
I do not fear death, nor do I revel in it, brother. But for some I am told that it can be a relief. Tonight, one of us will find out if that is the truth.
You would be man enough to face it.
Too long, man. Time to come up for air. Take a breath. Janus messaged me last night, said Brown's been lobbying like a champ. He and the people you saved know the act isn't a solution. Ficus will talk around it as long as they can, but that thing is finished.
Janus always seems to have the inside track. Except when it really matters.
What are you thinking?
How many more plans do they have in motion? How many more soldiers like Marchenko are waiting for the call?
Don't call him a soldier. He was a thug, man. Soldiers have a code of honor.
Soldiers follow orders, too. He was prepared to obey his, no matter the consequences.
Sounds like you're sorry he's dead.
He made his choice, I made mine. Regardless, we want the men behind him. Behind the Human Restoration Act. The ones still out there in the shadows. It's time for me to start pulling them into the light.
Well, now we got names. Manderley and Page. The collective won't stop until we bring these guys down.
Yeah? Well, there's one more name I want to put a face to. Janus.
So that's what you've been chewing on. Look, I'll try, Adam, but I already told you, he doesn't like meetings that aren't on his terms.
Then give him a choice. Either he sets up a meeting, face to face, or I find him myself. I think it's high time we met the man behind the mask, Alex. Don't you?
May have achieved the impossible in Prague last week. A break-in at the most secure data archiving facility in the world. According to rumors circulating the internet, forensic computer experts were invited to examine the Palisade Property Bank's lava wall defenses after one of its account holders reported an unusual data retrieval delay. No word yet on which account holder filed the report, or what information, if any, was accessed. Palisade Bank Corporation owners released a statement earlier this evening, claiming that any rumors of a break-in at our highly secured facility are just that, rumors. Between you and me, folks, I think they doth protest too much. A coroner's report released in Prague today offers shocking new insight into the death of Dr. Talis Rucker, former leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Apparently, the primary cause of the doctor's death was the exceedingly high level of alcohol found in his system. No other toxins were present, nor were there signs of any suspicious activity. Sources close to Rucker tell me he had been struggling with alcoholism ever since becoming a public figure. I am sure I do not need to remind you folks that the organization he founded, the Augmented Rights Coalition, has been linked to last week's horrifying terror attack in London. It seems not so long ago that Dr. Talis Rucker was on this very program, trying to convince all of us that his Augmented Rights Coalition was a non-violent organization. Today, of course, we are all a little bit wiser. It did not take long for ARC to reveal its true colors once Dr. Rucker was dead. Since last week's attack, the United Nations has officially labeled ARC a terrorist organization. As we speak, brave state police officers in the Czech Republic are raiding ARC-controlled compounds inside the Udalek complex. Here is an example of the defiance they are encountering.
This is where you have it all wrong. Wrong. ARC was framed. You people, you don't see, you don't realize that Viktor Marchenko was not ARC. He was trying to kill ARC, kill the cause. But he has failed. We are strong, we are innocent, and we will not be used as pawns by rich, scared men who want to make us less than human.
I am sorry, young man, but methinks thou doth protest too much. The Diwali criminal organization is under intense scrutiny this evening for their role in the London attack. Evidence uncovered by Interpol indicates that high-ranking members of the chapter in Prague supplied weapons and logistical support to ARC terrorists. Among those being sought for questioning is Otar Botkavelli, leader of the Diwali's Prague chapter. Sources close to Botkavelli tell me he has only recently assumed this role and should not be held accountable for past mistakes. I do not know, folks. Is this really the face of a man we can trust? Join the online discussion and let us know what you think. News out of Paris today, where a sharp rise in illegal underground publications may have links to a prison escape recently orchestrated in Prague. Last week, Czech state police were holding members of the underground news group Samizdat on charges of disturbing the peace, human trafficking, and media terrorism. The radicals escaped their holding cell, however, and are believed to have subsequently made their way deeper into Western Europe. Shortly after their escape, a radical publication called Silhouette began appearing throughout France. Has Samizdat rebranded itself as Silhouette? I am sure you will agree with me on this one, folks, no matter what name these people go by. There is nothing more dangerous than the spread of false news. Turning our attention now to a more colorful story. A recent incident inside an illegal underground drug laboratory has led authorities to the heart of Prague's Neon operation. According to sources familiar with the new drug, the dangers of Neon had more to do with illegal distribution methods and criminal ties than with consuming the drug itself. Make no mistake, folks, Neon is illegal, and the dismantling of this laboratory is good news for everyone. However, some government officials have hinted to me that the drug may have therapeutic benefits, and if so, a government-approved version of Neon could be made available to the public eventually. Further testing